Hi guys, welcome back to Mums and Melanin. I'm Debbie.
I'm Takoni.
I'm Takumba.
I'm Iola.
And for those of you that are regulars, welcome back. For those of you that are just joining us, hello, what took you so long? And for those of you that are not watching this because you haven't even subscribed or you don't know who we are, go and, you that you're watching, go and tell your mate to join. This is a new year now. You need to be on board with us. You know, the sisterhood, this community. Come on. Anyway, this video is very different to what we usually do. We're just going to have a look back on the year. If you didn't know, it's been 1 year, guys. Yeah. 1 year. Can we get a cheers to 1 year?
Cheers to 1 year. Clink, 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 clink.
Hello.
Clink.
So we've been doing Mums and Melanin for like just over a year now. And it hasn't been easy. It's been fantastic, girls. Like I couldn't imagine doing this with anyone else but you. But there's been trials and tribulations. And we're just going to reflect on the year that we've had and maybe put out there like what we want for our next year. Maybe, see how it goes. But yeah, does anyone have any stories that particularly stick out in their mind?
I think, just off the top of my head, when we started, we set a date for December, right? And you guys would have already watched the video where we spoke about COVID. But literally, when you're about to start something, you've put so much time and effort and excitement towards it almost, right? We've like met up, we've kind of done the whole roadmap, the blueprint, all of that, the prep. And one by one, we're all getting COVID a week after each other. So it's just stretching everything. So it's like one is just getting over it and someone else is calling saying, my leg is hurting at the moment, guys.
Who's
my
that
body's
person?
paining.
Who's that?
They should identify themselves. I think that was real because it was just like, like we can't afford for people to be unwell or look at the impact it could have on us filming, and we really wanted to start the new year with our videos. So just the impact that one person being unwell could have, but it's natural, we all fall ill, things happen, you know. So I think from then I was thinking,
this is
it's
That's a lot.
Getting 4 people's schedules together is tough.
It's
4 mums with lives, work, careers, families, trying to
many social
just
events.
life. Like,
Somebody that's booked and busy all the time. Oh, girls, I've got a party this week. Oh, my uncle's sister is coming down from Nigeria. We have to go. I ain't naming no names. I didn't say anybody's name. I'm just saying somebody is booked and busy.
But it's tough. Sometimes we're filming late into the night. Sometimes we're doing early in the morning. It's people who's looking after their kids. It's a lot. Oh gosh, the outfits.
You know what it is, we didn't even plan. No,
We
we
have
have to take a moment.
appreciate.
Can we get a cheers for the outfits?
Please,
Because we really be trying with these outfits, guys. You know.
And the thing is, when we first started, we were thinking, we were thinking to approach particular brands and stuff like that. All of us being very new to this whole YouTube thing, so we weren't really very familiar with exactly how to do it. We just thought, okay, we start with 1 or 2 brands. So trying to get things in the same colours that are different items that you actually like,
That don't make you look crazy.
exactly, that kind of respect the body and how it changed when you became a mother, etc.
And not trying to wear the same things. Like,
It's tough.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we landed on brown initially.
It was your idea.
Was it mine?
I think the melanin.
The melanin, yeah. But no, it bode well for us because it looks lovely. And to be fair, like prior to Mums and Melanin, brown wasn't a colour that I owned. Now, what? You need a tan. You need a tan. Even now, the khaki that we're throwing in there because we actually needed some sort of variation.
Yeah.
It was getting too much.
Yeah.
But it's not easy.
We love it.
It's not easy. I couldn't see us doing anything else.
It looks gorgeous.
Mums and Melanin in pink. What's happening now? Where are we going with this? It's not the same. It's not giving the same
How
vim.
about the fact that all day, like we used to meet up at like 9 a.m. in the morning.
9
a.m. on a Saturday when you want to, when mums, we don't kind of lie in per se, but you can ease your way into your morning after a long week of work. But 9 sharp, your eyelashes need to be on, your hair needs to be done. Content pressure.
I've spoken about not wearing makeup. Like generally, I don't wear makeup. having to put on makeup is tiring.
Yeah.
It upsets me. They'll be telling me, Debbie, why are you not smiling? Don't look at me.
You need to do a reel, a TikTok, a video, a this.
Yeah.
And that makeup over the day, throughout the course of the day, starts to shift. You get smile lines. Things are moving.
In the summer, we were roasting. I think there's a TikTok.
And this
my
summer
face
there was a heat
spinning.
wave. This summer was a proper heat wave.
There was a day like Debbie sat in front of the fan like this. She looked like literally, like she just flew in from Nigeria on a 1-minute flight. Glowing like nothing.
We carry our equipment, we go to the park to take pictures.
Guys, we're really, really trying, you know.
We have,
and for you people who not subscribe, can you hear what we're telling you?
What about the days we recorded and the day we recorded, was it 2 episodes?
And nothing was
And nothing was nothing.
We said that we were talking for like 2 hours.
The content that's not been captured.
We did
2 videos.
And it's happened
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Remember, you said before.
Oh,
That's what
jeez.
It's so depressing. You sit
I'm trying to remember what
you
video. It
spend
was the
an
COVID
hour.
one. We first recorded the COVID one.
Yeah.
Like, you
It
know
don't
when you
have
do
the
something
same
first
vim.
time, it's always a lot more natural. You remember a lot more. You're more prepared for it. The second time, you're already irritated. You're trying to remember what you said last. You don't want to, guys. Like, really? Huh?
And that's another thing. Like our videos, our topics are obviously we plan our topics, but
Yeah,
then
the
our
conversation
conversations
is
are
natural,
very,
yeah.
very real in the moment.
Yeah.
That was sad. It was actually heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And then obviously the no sound.
Yeah.
And then
And yeah,
just
we have
poor
videos
sound.
with
No sound.
Oh, that
No
was-
sound.
video
Poor
with no
sound.
recording.
No recording. Like, it's been
nothing.
corrupted.
Oh.
Like there's no video.
Nah, guys, like,
And you sat there
do you know what it's like to
recording,
be cracking joke at a screen, smiling, laughing? You feel content that you've done something, you've achieved. To put it in the laptop and there's nothing to show for the last 2-3 hours
Literally,
of
the
time.
most recent time was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we all left there sad. It was very sad.
We didn't film nothing on that day, guys.
Anything.
Nothing.
We met up.
Listen,
See, what did you
guys.
say it was demoralizing?
It was. I was-
Makeup, eyelash, you know the glue, zero. You just be squirting anyhow, wasting it on recording. That's not. Guys,
It cuts
It's
different.
painful.
It cuts differently.
Like, and because obviously the more we give you guys content every single week, right? So when you lose a video because it didn't record and
Yeah.
audio, it's more pressure to
More
try
pressure.
and double up to get another one out in time.
Yeah.
Like guys, we have meetings every single Tuesday without
Every
fail.
Tuesday.
Every
Like,
Tuesday.
Can I just
night.
say, I
Every
love the fact that
Tuesday.
we've been consistent with that. From our very first meeting, I have a picture. I won't say this was it.
Oh,
I took a picture because when we blow with the help of you guys, we're gonna look back at this, our first meeting. Everyone's in their headscarf. We're all unsure about are we moving forward with this, because really and truly, Mums and Melanin, as much as we're sisters, in our day-to-day lives we have different circles, right? So us coming together, it was a bit like, okay, we're walking by faith, I mean. Because we know each other like as friends and we're cool. Like it's always a good vibe when we link up.
Yeah.
But to now put in, we're actually work colleagues now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So how you are at work and how you are leisurely are two different. When you're about your business, you're about your business. And Mums and Melanin, we're about our business. Every Tuesday for the last past over a year,
Yeah.
we've been. Somebody's gone on holiday. The meeting continues.
Yeah.
Somebody's sick. She'll
when
be
they're
on
back
mute.
on holiday,
Tika lost her voice. Tika couldn't speak.
Yeah,
She's typing in the chat because you still have to be in the meeting. I don't understand. Like, what is this?
Not missing the meeting.
No, but we've really done well, girls.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of us.
We have.
We're good at celebrating our small successes.
Yeah.
One thing we're
you
gonna
have
do,
to.
we're gonna note our successes.
Yeah.
And because when times are not great, like we said, there's so many can I speak? There's so many times that things haven't gone to plan, but there's so many times when things have.
Yeah.
Do you know, like the small successes? When we got 500 followers on Instagram, we were dancing.
Yeah, we
What do you
were.
mean? When our first video got over 1,000 views, we were literally celebrating.
real, yeah.
It's real because we have passion for what we're doing.
Yeah.
So the small successes are so big to us.
Yeah.
And I guess to other people it may not be anything like, why are they dancing like this? But the way I was dancing, I was excited. It's nice. I like it.
And it's funny because, like what you're saying about work and leisure, with this, although it's work, I roll my eyes sometimes when I go to work.
Yeah.
I don't roll my eyes when I'm coming to you guys. Just saying, like,
Sorry.
I really enjoy this.
In the week when I know it's Saturday and they ask me to meet at 9, I'm rolling my eyes. I'm already thinking, man, like, what's wrong with them? But what I will say is, as soon as I get into this room and I'm with everyone, it's like
something else.
it just changes, and I'm just like, oh, guys, you know what I mean? It becomes exciting. But because like anything, it just it's a commitment, isn't it? So it's like that commitment. Sometimes you're just, there's just some days you just want to chill. You just want to be.
What happened with you?
Her bones are doing. She's moving.
I have to move my ankles head.
But like sometimes it did feel like work. Even coming up with topics like week in, week out, we're like, what's interesting? What can we talk about? What they're gonna like? As much as we want to keep it relative to motherhood, because that's what we are. We want to make sure it's interesting.
Because we are still
And sometimes we
people
ask
outside of
people for topic,
mums.
I hear people be doing this. So we've been really racking our brain out here. Like,
But it's
we've
also,
really been putting it
it's
out.
also been a learning curve. Hearing like, obviously we're friends, we know each other, but like the real experiences, what actually happened and how you've gone about it. It's been a real learning curve as well.
Yeah.
And even for like the comments we have from people,
Yeah, no, they're so nice.
So
It's very
nice.
humbling.
It is,
It's
yeah.
so
So
humbling.
encouraging.
Every time someone says, "Oh my gosh, like I saw you," I'll be saying, "What? Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Because every time I'm still shocked. It's like, oh, I love it. I love the support. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the support is-
Thank you.
Honestly, it's much appreciated.
Premium support,
Premium.
as our friend Kobisha
Premium content.
Premium content.
Can I direct you or bring attention to the person who actually makes me remember my dancing days from school?
Oh.
There's one person that works us.
Oh,
And what? And 2 and 4 and 6.
Guys, we're not actually dancers, right? If you miss 2 and jump to 3, there's someone that's going to delete it. I'm like, oh, again.
Do the TikTok again.
And you'll be looking at you smiling. She's just
All your hard work.
I don't understand what's happening here.
No, guys, we've been through it.
work us.
But I mean, it's not the side. She brought in Dance Academy to this thing that we
I
never
don't
knew
understand.
was going to be.
You know what it is here. I don't know what just happened. I'm sorry you had to experience
Oh,
that.
please. We're sorry for ourselves. We're the ones that are
Any TikTok you watch, just know
know
that there were
that
like 9 that were
Yeah,
failed and
deleted.
deleted.
And
before
guess
we reached
what?
out 10.
Potentially 7 of them were actually okay. But by someone's standard, even though we're not dancers, we didn't put it on our CV, but fine. By someone's standard, she deletes them before you can even say,
literally.
Okay, fine.
It's hard.
But are you happy with what's out there though?
Love
Totally
it,
happy.
love it. Amazing. That's why
But I do think we've grown. Debbie used to bring something that dancers do behind, I don't know, Rihanna. And we to the floor and be like, come on, and we're looking at her like, did you look at the people you were asking to do? When you added 1+1, what were you seeing? Because
You know,
Like,
yeah.
Sierra
I'm
dancing.
standing at people, yeah, exactly.
Can I tell you? Let me let
Like
you.
I'm
not a dancer.
When you started at 1, 2, 3,
Let
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
me let you in on a little secret. You see this shit, like ever since I was younger, if I'm with my girl group, at some point I'm gonna be like, guys, should make up a dance. Because that's just who I am.
I used
So
to do that.
having the opportunity to now, like I'm with my girls and we're actually we can do this. What? This is fantastic. And you know, like I
Some
stay
of us
being on
only gave
TikTok.
birthday cards, stomach. I went on to dance.
Oh my gosh.
gosh.
People are just making stories because
free.
off camera now,
age,
off
though.
camera, you see the way you two don't be acting. If you see the way they're gyrating now, go on.
And you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17 count move.
There's freedom. There's freedom in expression, right? If you dare get a move wrong, oh my god, it is over for you.
This is.
So yeah, guys,
is
keep
bad,
liking
this is
our dancing stuff because honestly,
If you haven't already, follow us on TikTok. Yeah.
a lot goes into it. And Debbie has tried. When we look at it, we are proud of ourselves. To be honest.
Even the bloopers, they're actually absolutely hilarious. I watch them and I'd be laughing my head off.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Why won't you be laughing?
Because if you don't already, I feel like you have an insight into our personalities, right? Some people are hilarious. Some people pretend.
By choice. Did they choose to be a comedian?
At the expense of them.
Exactly. Did they choose to be
Are
a
they
comedian?
trying to be?
Are you
Are you laughing? Is the question. Whether with or at.
Yeah. Because I was this dance she brought, you know that lift your bum, lift your hip, and I was doing dangerous things, guys, and I was so embarrassed that in my big
lift your
age,
bum,
at my
lift your-
big age, they're gonna put this out there. Of course she did. What kind of question is that? This one? No, to nobody. She's about the fame. She don't go about me. And I
Do you know how bad this is? You know, a terrible man. Because I, you know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna stoop to their level. Just follow us on TikTok, yeah. There's premium,
Yeah, follow us,
content.
follow us.
Oh my gosh.
But it's been good. It's been good. Like
Yeah.
I love the fact that we made it happen. We came.
I
There's
know.
a couple of phone calls and everyone was on it. Like,
Literally. And there were definitely reservations in the beginning. Even me, like, I was like,
you're the one that
I know, that's why I'm not. Yeah. Okay, just taking it back. I was sleeping. Like, you know, like when you're in a state of like daydreaming, kind of like, I don't know what you call that phase, but I was asleep. And then I pictured us on the stage and we were talking and it was us four, which again, it's not our usual link up. So I was just like, okay, fine. So now I called T like in the morning and I was like, T, this is what I dreamt. Like, what do you think? And she was like, yeah, man, let's do it. So I was just like, all right, cool. Like, all right, cool. I'm going to holler at TK, you holler at Ayola. Then we hollered at them now. I said to TK, I had a dream where we're doing something. So TK, if I say TK, let's go. TK, okay, let's go. You know,
That is TK.
you know your friend that's always down. TK is always down. They should be going and posting, they'll be dragging me out. She's a liar. She doesn't need any dragging. But she said, TK, all I said was, we're doing YouTube now. She said, okay. That was it. TK was on board. And then T's called Ayola. And then we had our first meeting. When I tell you there were still reservations, even me that I was like, like this, it came to me in a dream. I was adamant, like, this is it. God has put this in my head. This is what we're doing. We're actually going to blow with this. Well, I still very wholeheartedly much believe this. Can you see my English is going? I've been drinking anyway. But there were still reservations. Like I was still a bit scared, like, it's not really, I don't know, is it going to look right? Am I going to fit in the dynamics? Like, you know, I'm sure everyone, well, maybe, I think other people had their own reservations as well.
Definitely. When T called me, what was the first thing I said to you?
Are you asking?
I remember these master amendments.
You know, you set yourself up, man.
Anyway,
What is that?
First thing I said to her, I need to go and pray about it.
oh, yeah, you did say that.
Because for me,
Sorry, she did say that.
you know there's some people you can't put down as your next of kin. You can't put them down as your backup, your emergency contact. This one, it's like her phone is dead. When does she live again? This one's snake. Anyways, I'm joking. You're not saying. Anyways.
It's true, she has to say that because she'll go and cry now. That's why she wants to speak to nobody.
What do you mean? But I think for me, it was just YouTube. When you're not someone that really puts yourself out there, like on my social media, my normal Instagram, I post 4 times in a year. Like I barely post. I can go out in a whole month. You know, people do like November dump. I don't have a November dump. There is no footage. I go out, I come home, I barely use my phone. That's just me as a person. I don't necessarily snap. So knowing that you're going on social media in front of masses, people that don't know me, like so they can't say, okay, actually I was not like that, so we'll pardon this, or she didn't mean it like that. People that can potentially take things and twist it or misunderstand what you're trying to say. Just the thought of it was like, YouTube? Do you know what I mean? So it sounded great on one hand, but on the other hand it was a bit daunting.
Yeah. And
I just thought, no, I need to go pray and just find a peace because I want to do it, but I need to be comfortable. I need to be sure, you know, because it is a big thing.
it is.
But it has been quite rewarding. It's been really, really nice. Like,
It's nice.
It's flown by.
It's been really nice.
So what do we? Well, I say we. Like, does anyone have like any hopes for the next year to come? What you'd like to see happen?
More. I just for our platform to grow. More subscribers, like more followers. We can continue just to do more. Have guests, like suggestions on content. I'm interested to know what you guys would like to sort of see, and us just sort of building it, making it better and better.
And what would you guys like to see from us in the next year? Like,
that's
is there
true.
any expectation of where you might expect us to be by next year, or something you'd like to see from us? Like, we'd like to know. We do take on and try and consider all points put forward, so it'd be nice to hear from you guys.
And every so often we always get, to be honest, we have a few of those comments like, oh, you guys should be like further along.
That is so sweet, isn't it?
It's so sweet, but also it means that people aren't subscribers or subscribing. So we can be further along. It's true. They're not commenting it and telling us, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just give us the support as well.
Anyways, guys, we hope you've enjoyed that. We hope we've kind of taken you down memory lane and given you a good insight of what it's looked like being a year down or a year into Mums in Melanin. We love your support. We appreciate you guys. With love, Mums in Melanin. Bye.